Hey guys, hope you're doing well. I'm gonna be this energy that you're gonna be the message you're gonna be getting is for March. I'm doing something a little different moving forward so that you can see. I know that I'm getting a feeling that maybe people are probably like, why the hell are her the order that she's doing the readings are like so all over. I have a process. I promise it makes sense. I actually use my little makeshift oracle deck, self-made, and I pull until I get a card for which sign. All 12 zodiac signs are in here. And that's how, I put in the energy of trying to figure out who needs the message at that moment. So that's what I'm going to do. I'm going to do it on with you guys so you can see. You know what? Let me just shuffle a little more. And yeah, moving forward, whichever two signs have the most views for the month, they will be getting the bonus readings. So yeah, if this is for you, definitely feel free. Yep. Nothing yet. Nothing yet. And then I keep doing it until I get a sign. An actual sign, I mean. Like the one I just did was for Taurus. So that should be loading. And I'll keep turning it over. And yep, sorry, it can take a little while. Aries, this is for you, Aries. What's going on with Aries in March? What is going on with Aries March 2022? What is going on with Aries March 2022? Nope. What's going on with March? Maybe you're all over the place, Aries. What's going on with Aries 2022 in March? What's going on with this fire sign? What's going on? One card, please. We have Messenger of Action. Messenger of Action. So this is equivalent to the Page of Wands. Something new and exciting related to creativity of your career comes to your attention. You feel an eagerness to learn and you're ready to get going. Although you may feel insecure, do it anyways. This card represents someone in your life, or maybe you, who is creative, enthusiastic, and fascinated by life, and who wants to try everything. The Page of Wands wants a new journey. They're not entirely sure of what that new journey is, but they know that they want a new journey. They want to move. They want to get going. And this is probably the energy that you're in or will be in very shortly. Let me get one card for the Page of Wands, please. One card for the Page of Wands, please. Page of Wands, please. You want to get going, something new and exciting, a new journey. We have dream. You've been dreaming of this. You've been dreaming to change shit up. Have a cup of tea in the garden and find yourself in a good book. What I'm getting from that is you need to do your research in regards to this change. Although it just may feel like a spur of the moment kind of thing, like I'm just gonna do it, fuck it, great. But please do your research. Please do your research. Let's get 3 cards. I'm using the Zombie Tarot, which I've had for a couple years now, and I don't really get enough use out of it, but I was called today to use it. What's going on with Aries March 2022, please? Aries in March 2022, please. We have the 8 of Swords that is being bound, self-infliction, right? This is, it looks like there's a cage of like all these necessary organs here, and there's like this tiny net, this very thin like net, which he can probably crawl out of, towards the bottom. And so your mind, you feel like you're stuck. You know, you feel like you're bound to wherever, whatever it is you are in the Chariot, but in your heart you want to get fucking moving. You're ready to mow some people down to get there. Look at all those zombies, and they're just like out. They are so out. Guns blazing. Guns blazing. Really just not taking any hostages. In your heart, you're ready to go, go, go. That falls in perfect alignment with the Page of Wands. And the action space is death, needing to shed that skin. And right, we have here where there's like information about the anatomy of this person who's half zombie, half human. So really just making sense of things right now, allowing some things to shed, but really just trying to make sense of things right now. Yeah, it's so weird, this card. It's like he's half zombie, half human. They have like these notes on the side of like how he got that way. It's really picking, I feel like picking a side, right? Because you can't stay half human, half zombie forever. So needing to put, shedding, you know, needing to put to rest one side. At the bottom of the deck, we have, look, again, this is confirmation, Page of Wands. Although he's itty bitty, it's starting from new. He's ready to chomp on some shit, this little baby zombie right here. And it looks like he's been chomping on it for a while. He has the other leg there with some meat on it, but he's been at this bone for a while. It's so fucking weird. And we have the World underneath that. I feel like that speaks of, you know, needing to, it's like half the world is on fire. Really just, like I said, putting a death to a part of you that no longer serves you. You're new to this. You're new to this. There's going to be judgment. People are going to talk their talk. They're going to, you know, it's going to be stuff that, you know, and you're Aries, right? Like you're good until you're not good, or until someone makes you not good. And I feel like, you know, just be okay with that. Be okay that people are going to have their reservations. And, you know, you probably are just a little older in age to where, you know, making those kinds of changes don't normally happen that way, but fuck it, it's happening. Just make your informative decision. All right, why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries in March 2022? Why is the Eight of Swords here for Aries? Oh, shoot. March 2022, please. We have the Ten of Pentacles in reverse. The situation you're in, is it not financially stabilizing you? Do you not feel like you can, like the situation is bringing you abundance? Or is the situation you want to get into, the new route that you want to get into, is it not something that people would seem as abundant? Or do you walking away, sorry, crying over spilt milk? This is really just looking back, realizing that those two cups that are upright are just as important, if not more important, than the ones that have spilt in front of you, right? It's going to be hard. It's going to be, you know, you're not the Three of Cups when you speak of it in its own right, like in the card. It's like speaking of joy, speaking of, you know, celebration, coming together with like-minded people. But they're spilt because now is not the time for joy and celebration. Now you have to focus on what really speaks true to your heart. Just turn around, take a look, because what you're doing right now is not in your favor. It's not bringing you the abundance you would have had, right? There are things in the unknown, and not all things that are unknown are bad, right? As human beings, we just want to know every fucking thing, every fucking detail. Look, I get it. I am nosy as fuck. I want to know, but some things just aren't meant for you to know right now. The Chariot. Why is the Chariot here for Aries? March 2022, please. Why is the Chariot here for Aries? March 2022, please. Two cards. We have the Nine of Pentacles, because as soon as you start going, whether you're male or female, in your masculine or your feminine, this speaks of more of a feminine energy, but what I meant is more whether you're male or female, this is really finding balance. Because we have the Three of Pentacles here coming out from the cold. She has the 5 on one side and the 3 on the other, coming out from the cold. The 5 of Pentacles speaks of coming out of the cold, but the 3 of Pentacles speaks of working hard with those same like-minded people. But it's not all celebration right now. It's working together with the same common goal. So once you decide, like in your heart, this is what you want, not the King of Swords. In reverse, though. So with the King of Swords in reverse, this is someone who speaks negativity, who doesn't speak positivity. He speaks, you know, it's almost like a narcissist. He's just, you know, this is just feeding you with like doubt. And this is what you need to clear fucking way from, right? Right, like the King of Swords in reverse, he's one of those people you need to mow over. You probably have a male masculine air sign in your energy that's just like just telling you like, hey, you know, this is not for you. Like, what the fuck are you doing? Like, how are you making these changes? They're slow changes, right, with the Nine of Pentacles at the bottom of the deck, but they're changes. It's movement. Death. Why is death here? What are you shedding, Aries? Why is death here for Aries in March 2022? Why is death here for Aries March 2022? We have that Page of Swords making that informative decision I said, right? The Page of Swords, he looks into things. This is also, I consider it like the spying card, but the spying is like looking into something, right? Looking for information. You need to look for information. And we have the Five of Wands, right? Because once you say, hey, look, I looked this up, not that you have to give that explanation, but probably whoever this is a prominent person in your life. But once you say, hey, I looked it up, I you know, this is, I'm letting some shit go. Like, I'm not doing this anymore. What else can they say? And this is you, Aries, at the bottom with the Emperor. This is really you just wanting to be the top. Look, death again underneath that. Really just wanting to be at the top of your game. Like you, like I said, you're probably either, you know, older in actual age, or just you resonate with feeling like an old soul. But be careful though, because when the Aries is in the reverse, he's really just not like, I'm sorry, when the Emperor is in reverse, he's really just not a very welcoming, let's just say, person to be around. He can really be not that great of an energy to entertain. All right, let's see. Let me get 3 cards, please, to clarify. 3 cards, please, to clarify. We have sadness. Yeah, you're not feeling that great about what the path you're on right now. Desire. There's some passion heating up. This is a new passionate venture with that Page of Wands, right? Fire speaks of passion and falseness. Not allowing this masculine air sign, male or female. They're in their masculine though. Don't let them deter you from this. You're giving it a lot of thought with that Page of Swords. We had the Page of Swords come out in your action. You're thinking, you're doing your research, right? As best as you can. As best as you can. All right. What are the messages do we have for Aries March 2022, please? Soon. Time to make a decision. Soon. 888, you have learned so much. Sharing experiences and lessons with others is helpful. You're probably going to be bringing someone else along this ride with you. Probably a business partner. Someone who's also, like I kept mentioning, like-minded people. There's probably someone who also would like to venture on a new path. Pentacles in years. You've been feeling like this for years. It's probably going to take a couple of years to get this new business, this new venture where you want it to be. Don't be discouraged. Pisces. That's a, you know, we are in Pisces season, so we do have soon. So this is probably speaking of, you know, the timing, feminine energy, needing to balance that, right? Because we have Emperor at the bottom. We have to balance the masculine with the feminine, right? Because then if not, he tilts over and he's in the reverse, and we do not want that with the Emperor. This is someone who, you know, he owns businesses, he handles business, he takes care of things, he runs things. But when he's in reverse, he's like one of those iron fist, like tyrant fucking kind of people, and you do not want to be associated with that energy. Not for a new business venture anyway. Let's get one card of advice. Oh, sorry. Let's get one unicorn message. Woo, woo. Sorry. One unicorn message, please, for Aries in March 2022. We have Cosmic Sapphire. Cosmic Sapphire. This also speaks to throat chakra. Speaking up. Speaking up for yourself. Act with honor and integrity. Speak your truth. Speaking up for yourself. Activating that throat chakra. You may want to, you know, once you start having, you may want to start wearing blue a little more often. I don't know if that's the color you look great in, Aries, but you know, when you wear that blue, it definitely it brings volume to your voice, to the bass in your voice. It comes with something that stands behind it. I'm getting one card of advice for Aries in March 2022, please. One card of advice. You need a big fucking hug. Squeeze. You need a big fucking hug. This is heavy, right? Like, this is new. This is probably not like you. You probably are a creature of habit, Aries. You are likely a creature of habits, and this is new, and that's probably why you had that masculine air sign like on your ass, because this is not like you, and they're like, what the fuck? What's happening? What's going on? All right, Aries, those have been your messages, your general messages for March 2022. I'm actually going to be pulling cards for romance, partnership, energy at the other part of this reading. But if this is where we part ways, thank you so much for coming by, showing your support. A reminder again, I will be giving bonus readings for the 2 signs that have the most views at the end. So if you have any other Aries folk who would be interested in listening to this message, definitely feel free to share it along. Yeah, be safe, be well, take care. If you're interested in romance, just give me 1 second, please. Hey Aries, back. So what's going on with Aries in romance? March 2022. What's going on with Aries? March 2022, please, in regards to any partnerships, the person they're thinking of, this connection that they're thinking of. What's going on with Aries in March 2022 in regards to romance? Messages, please. We have 6 of Pentacles. This is that equal give and take. Equally giving, equally taking in this situation. We have the 2 of Pentacles. Although there is equal give and take, it's still like an up and down with this this union, this partnership, this connection. We have the 3 of Wands, and this speaks of, right, making your way down that path, making the decision, right? The 2 of Wands speaks of venturing, looking out to what options are out there. You've seen the options, you know the options. You're making the call has been made, like, right? Like, you're making, your decision is made. Nine of Swords at the bottom of the deck, and it's keeping you up at night. Whatever that decision is, are you deciding to part ways with this individual in this connection? Are you looking, with the Ace of Wands, are you looking into a new connection and you're scared that there'll be judgment based on that, right? You don't feel like there is equal give and take. The energy, the vibes are just too up and down with this specific person. Are they, take this also as vice versa. Are they, like, and it's keeping you up at night, that they're looking into a new connection and they're probably still in this connection with you because they feel judgment would be coming along with it? Let's get 3 cards, please, to clarify. We have House, right? You feel like this is a stable connection with someone, but maybe it's not so stable anymore, right? Because we have the Goose here on the outside on the water. This is probably in regards to a water sign. Loosey, I heard loosey goosey. Have they been showing some signs of not being completely faithful, not being enemy? I just heard the devil's a lie, like, right? You feel like they're being tempted by someone. Maybe someone who's able to gift them. Are you being tempted by someone? This feels like what once was a stable connection, and this is why it's keeping you or this person up at night. This is in regards to something new with someone else. We have Death. Again, maybe if this is in correlation with the general message, because one of you is shedding your skin. Are you shedding your skin and your partner, whoever it is feeling like they're also being shedded away, like they're also being shed away? What other messages do we have for Aries in 2022? What are the messages? March 2022. What other messages do we have for Aries? We have solar plexus. I do. Action needs to be taken. I did mention a Pisces. This is in regards to a Pisces or a person who has Pisces heavy in their chart. Do you have Pisces heavy in your chart? Although you're in Aries, I'm sure you know at this point now, right, with all information, we do have more than just our sun sign. But is this in regards to a Pisces? We are in Pisces season as well. 444, hard work is one of the fastest ways to manifest your dream. 444, you've probably stopped working on this situation with this person. They've stopped working on this situation with you. Glass half full versus glass half empty. This is really just being, positive in this situation. This is really just, not giving way to like the negative vibes. I know you have, there are hard nights, right? Currently. And even if you part ways with this person or on the road to parting ways with this person, because that can also be the road that was taken. There's a lesson learned here, right? Even though it seems like a glass half empty, there's still fullness. Like you can still fill the other half with good shit. It doesn't have to just technically or necessarily be negativity. All right, let's get one card of advice for Aries. One card of advice for Aries in regards to this energy. Love can hurt like hell. Breathe through that shit. Yeah, you're going through a rough time right now, Aries. In this connection, if this is resonating with you, you're going through a rough time right now. Love can hurt like hell, and it can be confusing as fuck. I'm getting confusing as fuck. You're not sure what to do. And right, I'm being called to go back to this 3 of Wands. It's like, although you've done, you've looked into whatever the case is, it's you can't believe that this is the decision that you need to make or that they need to make. It's still not something you can like wrap your head around, I'm getting. All right, those have been your love messages, Aries. I pray that, You get through this. It's hard. It's hard. All right, let's close this reading out with an affirmator. What's the most prominent message for Aries in March 2022, please? Each age has its own. Oh, sorry. I'm at peace with my age. I am at peace with my age. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I am always the perfect age for where I am in life. And this is definitely in synchronicity with the general message, because I feel like this is probably in regards to someone who is older in age, or someone who feels like an old soul, like they should have everything figured out, but fuck it. Like, you can be 60 and decide, hey, look, I don't want to do this shit no more. I want to try something new. Anyways, that was my own little. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I'm always the perfect age for where I am in life. Because if you would have been younger or would have been older, you wouldn't have the same tools. It just wouldn't work. Each age has its own special joys and experiences. I'm always the perfect age for where I am in life. I am at peace with my age. Okay, Aries, those have been your messages for March 2022. Again, feel free to like, share, subscribe, comment below. I love, the feedback. If you're interested in a private reading, my information will be below. Be safe, be well, take care.